Oh, this is nice. I mean, my gimbal is good, but like this one is still noticeably a bit smoother. Noticeably, not just a bit, really, just like noticeably smoother than mine. Yeah, it doesn't do the twerking thing because it's made to handle phones this size. Yeah. Like I said, I noticed in video, it's like I saw it like when it first started early in the video, I was like, oh. And I'm just thinking, I'm wondering if Megan tried to like fix it or anything like that, because it just needed,
it got better, but like, and it was literally like, it would be fine, it would be stable, but then like maybe, like if I was like hopping onto a curb, then it would start wiggling.
Yeah. We are live and alive in Louisville, Kentucky. It is a sunny and chilly day, and the Ohio River is taking over the coastline of the city. So we're just gonna walk around for a bit and check out the scenes on Crest Day, because this is the day that the river is supposed to crest at, I think, around 68 feet on the upper gauge of the McAlpin Dam and locks. Not the worst flooding that the city has ever seen. There's the Great Flood of 1937. There's the 1997 flood as well that I remember. That one, it was not just historic for Louisville, but like historic for the region in general. And actually, speaking of basements flooding, that was the one where the basement of the house that I grew up in flooded. Like, and when I say flooded, I mean like there was like, yeah, it was like probably would have been up to my knee, like, of water down there. I don't remember like why it happened like that, everything, and I know it didn't happen again. But yeah. But yeah, thankfully our basement is now clear of water, so.
Squeegeed out my garage.
You squeegeed out? No, it's fine for now.
I like this.
I do, yeah, I know I do. I'm like, yeah, no, I want to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I was wondering if the buttons would do anything, but yeah, they still don't. That's what I was saying. Like, if you're using their app, which is good, there's nothing wrong with their app, especially if you're just doing like regular videos.
Right.
But at least on iOS, there's no compatibility like with all the buttons and stuff for other apps.
I wonder if there is, if I could, well, no, I think that only connects the...
That's for, yeah, that's what that's, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, Megan got herself a new gimbal, which is basically let's see, mine is version 3, hers is version 7. So yeah, 4 versions or so ahead of the one that I have, and just trying that out because I may be getting a new gimbal soon. Man. It's just so gross.
Look, I know, it's like sludge water. Look at the stock side.
Oh, okay, you're seeing how, okay.
about 4 inches deep right here. There's a crock if anybody lost her sandal.
It would have been slightly hilarious if you had put it in there and it was so deep that you had just fallen forward.
I know. That's what I was honestly bracing myself for. So much trash.
This to you.
Oh yeah.
I know that's the thing that I always notice, like when it, not even just like when it's like this level of flooding, but like whenever
Any
we
flood.
have any flooding period, like along the coastline of the river, like it usually is like this.
Yeah.
It's just a reminder of just how gross the Ohio River is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get tumors on my fingers from picking up that stick.
So strangely peaceful though.
I know, it really is. I really like the road signs over there.
Definitely the wrong way
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, definitely the wrong way. Let's go get a picture of that boat.
Yeah.
Phone was sitting crooked in it, it was bothering me.
Oh, okay. It's the barrel that you saw.
Oh yeah. So there is somebody's boat that is now sitting on the Great Lawn. We're gonna go check it out. I love it. I don't know, like it's just posted up. Why don't we have our little watcher number up there? The little watching people. Oh, okay. So this used to be the unofficial Louisville community pool where the fountains are when we were kids. Do you ever play in the river water?
I know. I've been around plenty of times. I never did, just because I'm not really
Psycho.
well, I was drowned once.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I can understand that. I want to see fish up here. It's a fountain.
Oh yeah, it's actually, yeah.
Aww.
It's one of those things.
There's
Yeah.
a dead mouse. Poor little guy. That's sad.
Oh man. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah. The statue.
I forget what it's actually.
Yeah. So this is the Great Lawn. The Great Lawn is now a Great Lake. Yeah, good point. It's part of the Ohio River. Here's somebody's boat that they lost.
I will say that is a first. I've not seen
Yeah.
like boats that were docked like over there.
Right.
I've not seen like boats and
It's wild.
I wish I had. This is one of those times where I definitely wish I had a drone.
Yeah.
Because this is definitely like, I mean, you can see to an extent the scale of the flooding
Right.
from the ground, but like it's
Nothing
the
like the
aerial
sky.
images that like are really showing how bad it is.
Yeah. Chris Craft. It's the name of this boat, I think. Ah. Sorry, hit a button. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
And when I say man, like I mean
Like the
legitimate
huge,
mansions.
yeah.
They had a fucking manicured lawn with a
Yeah.
big ass pool and other stuff.
We have waves.
Waves. I love how like, I mean like, alright, I took enough photos of it like a couple of times now, and then like a new angle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if you go down here, get it with Joe's Crab Shack in the background. Really puts it in perspective. Oh, yeah. The statue.
Yeah, there's no way that was gonna happen.
No.
There's no way. The
No.
amount of cleanup now required
Insane.
for this, like, cause there is grass
All the way.
that way, like, so the way that this is all set up here is that behind us, you know, you got a big, huge grassy area that goes to River Road, and then you got the 64 here. You got the area under 64 here. I guess not an under. Is this an underpass?
Underpass.
Yeah, this would be an underpass still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really big underpass.
Yeah.
And then like just beyond the interstate here, that's where the grass begins again, and then it's grass like I don't know how to say like, but like many, many, many feet.
Right. Way
down
past
way,
that
way
last
past.
pole.
Yeah, way past that like last little pole down there. It's grass, and then like there's paths with benches and stuff, down there, which are completely underwater right now.
Yeah, you cannot see any of the benches. They're underwater.
Definitely curious how this is going to impact Derby Festival stuff in general, though, because this is the area where you have like the Chow Wagon, and they have a bunch of other things going on down here for like 2 weeks going into Derby. This is going to be a lot to clean up.
I think they do have a volunteer cleanup event on the 19th.
Oh, so they've already actually scheduled one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But it's kind of wild, like, comparing that to this. Because this just looks so typical. Like, this is just... And it's, like, disaster.
You can literally, like, if you look straight down here, it's, like, green.
Yeah. It's just such a huge contrast.
It's actually a pretty cool picture.
Can you give me my elements?
Yeah.
I'm going to switch it back quickly, but I want to take that photo. Please be very careful.
I got you.
Let me put this up real quick. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Go up onto the Belvedere.
Yeah.
Where's Patra at? She'd be proud that I knew what the Belvedere was.
I heard that part. I didn't. I only watched the March portion of the live stream back. Just because I was there for all of
the rest of
the rest
speeches,
of the speeches and stuff, which I do want to go back and listen to.
Right. I know. I thought about doing clips of it.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to create some clips of it.
Look at the birds getting stuff for their nests.
But yeah, I heard that part of it. Patra. What kind of name is Patra anyway?
What I say? Did your mom forget to add the ick?
Yeah,
did Patrick and she just forgot the ick.
Patrick. Now you're just Patra.
She kept calling me an idiot. Pissed me off. Figured if she was gonna be a cunt, I was gonna have one back.
I will say I'd rather deal with people like that than the people that threatening to kill me and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever back in the day.
Yeah, for sure. I'll take internet trolls over the real threats any day. But it's just, part of speaking facts. Wild. Look at the trees blooming over there. It's such a just wild scenario. Devastation. Beautiful spring. station. Beautiful spring day with chickens. What's that sign? Oh, the Great Lawn sign. Great Lawn sign. There we go. And, you know, the parking area.
See all the geese and stuff
Yeah.
hanging out over there.
Look at them. They're so happy. There's just an island now.
Yeah, there's an island.
We have an island in Kentucky. How cute. I want to go over there. That's crazy.
It's funny, I keep like reaching in my pocket and be like, where's my phone? Where's my phone?
On the gimbal. Yeah. That's a really pretty picture too. Oh God. The sky looks so blue on the live stream.
I know, like anytime I'm like, yeah, whenever I'm live, like especially on a day like this, it's like,
Yeah.
that it handles colors and stuff, it makes it look so much more clear.
I know. Which, I mean, it's pretty close to... Hang on, let me take my glasses off. That's pretty close.
Yeah, no, it's pretty close.
But it handles the contrast really well. You want to play kickball? Basketball.
It's kicking this around. That one's kicking this around.
There's another one. Where'd the other one go? There's a soccer ball around here somewhere. Oh, now I feel bad. I can't fix it. Oh, hey, it came back. You can kick it now. Sometimes it feels good to just kick things.
It was funny because I was getting ready to kick it and you gave
I
it
know.
and I was just like, alright, man, good. Okay.
Look, oh, there's more. See? I knew there was more. I know. It was a bitch move. Okay, sorry.
Having a child does
Yeah.
a different perspective on
Patience. Yeah.
and emotions.
Impulse control.
Impulse control, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have very much of that.
No, I don't either. I don't either. I definitely have had to learn to be a lot more patient.
Yeah. I can imagine.
I love the guy, don't get me wrong, he's great, but as anybody who has had a almost two-year-old child basically married knows, there's a lot.
Yep.
And we're taken care of. You don't have to have had a child, you just have to be around one.
Why are you doing this?
What's it doing?
It's like randomly tilting. Is it tracking?
I mean, it's gonna be trying to keep.
Well, it kept like
level.
tilting.
But also, this is slanted too.
Oh, yeah.
It goes down towards the river.
That's
so
true.
it also makes it look like
It's throwing me off,
off
yeah.
level.
I just won't look at the screen while I walk. I'm like, this is broken. What's going
I
on?
know, yeah. It's sometimes, yeah. It runs that. I mean, even just taking photos in a situation like that, you're like, oh, it's not level. And then it's like, I look at
Yeah.
the background and realize, oh, wait, that's
Yeah.
It's like, not level. It's
Right. Yeah. This is literally not level. The New Albany Amphitheater. They're last night or this morning of somebody on a floaty, just like floating in the amphitheater. There's the bath. Those are bathrooms, aren't they? They're gonna need a nice power washing after all of this. Hi, bird.
Along the river, and it's like
it stops. We'll have to walk around.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, now we're gonna walk around to get to the river again, so we don't have to walk through the river. It's a little flooded. Trash can over here or the dumpster is overflowing because they can't get to it.
So,
can we walk that way?
No. It wasn't with 2018. It was a different year where there was flooding. But like, there's one year I remember going down to the garage that's underneath the Belvedere and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The lower level was completely filled with water, and there were cars that were stuck down there too.
Yeah, that sucks.
Now, like you could go to the stairs, and if you look, you could see like a few cars.
That's wild.
That were underwater.
Man, I should park my car. What a new one. Is that a makeshift flood wall there that they made?
It is a flood wall, yes. I don't know if makeshift is necessarily the right word for it, because like this is a planned spot for the flood wall.
Oh, okay.
But it is, I mean, it is a flood wall. It's not one of the spots where they have like the big
massive
thing that,
like the gates.
Up. Yeah, gates.
Ooh, can we make it? Can we go to the 2nd Street gate? Because I have a lot of questions about that.
Oh, I can try to answer, but I don't have expertise on.
Well, no, I have questions that I think the only way for me to
find the answer is to talk about it.
Well, no, is to see it in real life.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Because it's not making sense.
All right,
to me.
I thought you were about. Hey, Matthew, you used to. Your dad worked for the Corps of Engineers, like for.
Oh, he did.
And he did in IT. He did. He wasn't. Okay. He wasn't like an engineer, you know, working on this kind of stuff or whatever.
That's fair.
He did like I think mostly he did database administration and stuff during his time there.
Gotcha.
But anyway, yeah, I really thought you were like thinking I was gonna be able to be like, oh yes, this is what they do with the flood wall mechanism.
No, I have Googled that already. I have gone down a rabbit hole.
Oh really? Wow.
I have.
Okay.
But I think I really just need to see it, because the 2nd Street gate doesn't make sense to me, because I'm like, okay, they close it, but then there's still water coming in. Like, it comes around it because the gate doesn't go all the way down the road, right? Like, it doesn't go all the way down the river. So I'm curious to see if there's water around the 2nd Street gate.
Gotcha.
Or
well, we will find out momentarily. The suspensefully we are walking upon
right?
2nd Street. Suspensefully.
Suspensefully.
That's like
It might be.
I love that you see the signs of the beautification that was going on for Thunder, for Derby as well,
Derby.
but
Derby and Derby. Yeah.
Yeah, the city goes during this time of the year. The city goes through a major beautification effort to put on its best face for the world, and that includes also removing houseless people.
Yep.
And
putting new mulch down.
Yeah, and putting new mulch down.
Making it look like it looks like this all year round, when in fact it does not.
Yeah, that's not to say it looks like a shithole the rest of the year. It looks like it just looks normal. It looks fine.
City.
It's a normal city, exactly.
It's our city. It's Louisville.
But it's just the amount of money that kind of gets wasted on that, and also subsequently the LMPD as well in enforcing I guess the laws regarding camping and such around the city. Anyway, sorry, going on a tangent there.
Don't get me started on Derby. I don't support it.
I have actually never seen this closed in person. I just realized.
Okay.
No, it's completely closed.
It's completely closed. So I understand. So somebody was telling me that the buildings were a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then because in my head, I'm like, wait, I don't understand. But they actually made the Yum Center and the parking garage an actual part of the flood wall.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see it coming through at the bottom. So we're under the 2nd Street Bridge. How deep is it on the other side, do you think? Yeah. What if the whole wall just broke? It'd be horrifying. It'd be so scary. Yeah, you can see the water splashing in over here. Craziness. They do have a drain in front of it too, to catch all of the flood water that does come through. I'm guessing they have the opening so the pressure doesn't build up too much. actually a really pretty gate.
Never come.
I'm fascinated.
And it's funny because like I literally have worked like just a few hundred feet or whatever, right? Like away
Right.
from it for the longest time.
We'll go check out some other areas too. I don't know where. Where to next? Belvedere?
Yeah, just let down. Go up First Street,
Forest.
go around to the other side of the opposite here.
It makes so much more
And then
sense
where's the
now.
Golden House? Waterfront Plaza.
Alright, my questions are answered. See, in my head, they didn't use the buildings, and like the water was just going to come through the parking
You thought it was
garage.
like its own thing. You
Yeah.
thought it was its own like
Structure.
Yeah.
Well, like I thought, like there was like a significant area,
Yeah,
but
you
I
figured
thought
there was
that
a gap between
yeah,
it and the like in the Yelp Center.
right, yeah.
That's understandable.
That's what I was like. I was doing research and I was like asking people online, and I was like, "Will somebody please explain this to me?" And I was like, "I just need to go see it in person." Like that's been my goal all week, is to see the Second Street Bridge gate.
So when it was like, hey, you want to go check out? I was like, yes! Yes! I can finally,
Yes. I was so excited.
I can finally get this off my bucket list.
Been waiting for so long. They're dangerous.
Two things that I wanted to accomplish this year. Go globetrotting around Europe
Right.
and see the Second Street flood wall closed.
Yep.
in Louisville.
Got my 2 bucket list items checked off.
Could die happy now.
Or, I don't know. There's one more thing that would need to happen for me to die happy. We can't voice that on the internet.
I was gonna say you don't have to.
Everybody knows what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah. I know what you're thinking.
Troll pub. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Assholes.
I think that happened like over the weekend or something.
Oh wow.
Or last weekend maybe. I don't know. I have a problem with time now.
Yeah, me too.
Ever since 2020,
Yep.
there's something heavy, and then becoming a parent.
Yeah.
Time is just really good for me now.
Yep. I have no idea what day it is ever.
Oh, I do have days like that where I'm like, what is it? It's usually like Monday. So I'm like, oh wait, is it Monday or is it Sunday?
Right. What important things do I need to do? It smells like those Lifesaver gummies up here.
It does. It smells like candy.
Uh-huh.
Weirdly.
I don't know what y'all are doing, Louisville, but it smells like candy here, and I'm here for it.
I mean, I'd rather that than it smelling like pig shit,
Right.
like it does sometimes.
Or blood, pig blood.
Yeah.
God, it smells so bad over there. I've just started convincing myself it smells like dog food, and that's what it is. Over in Butchertown.
Unfortunately, sometimes that lovely smell from Butchertown wafts its way over to my part of
Yeah.
the island where I live.
Luckily, I don't smell it at my house, but I can smell it when I'm driving there, because I take like Melwood to get to my house. Not right now, I don't take Melwood to get anywhere. But,
Jeez, I wonder if there are any. I'll have to look because I wonder if there are any neighborhoods that are like inaccessible right now.
yes.
That
Uh,
off of Melbourne specifically.
the neighborhoods, I think they all have like back ways out.
Yeah, like the apartment complex.
They did evacuate the courtyard.
They did?
The hotel.
Yes, I did see where they evacuated.
Over on Zorn.
Hotel. Yeah, that's Zorn.
And then at Melwood Antiques, the water is like 2 steps away from their front door.
What's this thing?
I don't know. Crank it. See what happens. Oh!
Okay,
You
that's
gotta
kind of
keep
cool.
Crank it.
Oh,
Yeah. Go.
Alright, somebody else is gonna have to crank it.
When did we get that?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Oh, celebrating music. How to play.
How to play, how to turn handle, take photos, share it with friends.
Crank up the yum. That's the hashtag.
Crank up the
Crank up the yum. Fascinating.
I cranked it at the yum.
You did. Matthew cranked it at the yum. Yum cranking.
And I did it publicly.
Oh, that was fun. That was an exciting little treat. Thank you, Yum Center. I liked that. I like how neither one of us watch for cars while we're walking. We're just like,
I mean, I'm looking at my peripheral vision. Like, I saw that one in the garage. I didn't eye it like I did to. Like, I'm one of those people, like, if the car is coming, I'll be like,
Oh yeah, make eye
I'm just like
contact.
making eye contact and I'm staring them down.
Yeah.
And I'm just being like,
I want to look into your soul while you
Yeah.
hit me with your car.
yeah.
Well, put your boots on.
Right?
Yeah, right.
It's a little wet down
And I
there.
forgot my waders. High water, in case you
Yeah,
did not know.
very high water. So this is the other side of the Yum Center. It is a nice little walk around town, Graham. It's a good morning for it. It was a little chilly earlier, but the sun's coming out, so it's gotten a little better. So the Yum Center is to my right, and I don't know what that building is, but they're currently pumping water out the backside. Or a caller from your phone. I don't hear 3333. So again, this is First Street. The Yum Center is on my right, and Matthew, what's this building on my left?
This is a parking garage that's attached to waterfront hall.
What's pumping water out over here?
I have no idea. There's a pumping station here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as part of like the flood. Or no, it's an electrical substation. That's right. This
Okay. Oh,
right here specifically is an electrical substation.
okay. So this is the electrical substation where they're pumping water out of it. She's like, who the hell is calling me? I don't know if you can see the big hoses of water. I don't really want to step in the water since it's an electrical substation. I don't know what's going on over there. Matthew on the phone with his wife. Good. No emergencies. Yeah, there's hoses pumping out of that door.
Yeah. I mean, it's trying to keep water out of this stuff.
Right.
You know, famously, electricity and water do not.
What is that?
Electricity and water do not mix very well.
No, they do not. That's why I almost walked through the water and I was like, wait, this is a bad idea.
That's actually a really good point.
Very bad idea.
I didn't think about that myself actually.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna go like put the phone through the gate and I was like, no. God, those do not enter signs down there. That is crazy. Okay, onward to the Belvedere.
Normally I would have my second phone on me when I'm doing stuff like this, but
It's okay.
another thing I didn't bring with me today that now I'm like I should just bought it.
It's all good. I'll share my phone. I'll share my gimbal.
Well, I have my gimbal. The gimbal's in the car.
Yeah, mine's fancy though.
I just wanted to be able to
Play with
use
this
it
one.
to see it, make sure that I do want to go.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. Hell, I mean, you can borrow it if you want and play with all the fun features. And I'll just get it from you. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything with it. It's not like you don't live 8 minutes from me. If I need it, I'll just be like, hey.
My family moves, so you can't get it back.
Right? All for a $150 gimbal. Just a helicopter. I think it's a news helicopter. Flying
They
behind.
said the helicopter. Like it's the helicopter we have in the city.
Well, I may have said that. I'm not really sure.
You did. I
Oh.
I'm just teasing. I'm not being serious.
The
But it's
helicopter.
funny to. It's like it's the helicopter. The
Right.
one helicopter.
The one.
In Kentucky.
No, we have 5 million of them. They fly over my house all the damn
They
time.
fly over my house all the time too.
It's terrible.
It honestly, it doesn't bother me anymore because like
You get used to it.
almost everywhere I've lived in Louisville, I have lived underneath some sort of flight path.
Yeah.
Well, like when I lived downtown for nearly a decade, like I lived directly under the flight paths, you know, as they're like coming into land.
Yep.
At SDF.
Yep.
And then like when I lived in St. Matthews, I lived close to Bowman Field.
Uh-huh.
So there's constantly planes and stuff flying around there.
I had a friend over at my house before we left for Europe, and she was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's what?" Like, she's like, "Is that thunder?" And I'm like listening. I'm like, "No, dude, it's just planes. Like,
It's just
planes and
It's just
helicopters." Yeah. So like when there was that explosion over off of Payne,
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, shit, you're closer to that than even.
oh yeah, it felt like a semi ran into my house. Like I jumped off out of my office and ran outside because I thought somebody wrecked into my house. I was like, this is crazy. But yeah, so with that, like, I heard helicopters and stuff anyway, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, are these normal helicopters? Like, there's no way for me to know because I hear them 24/7. Street food. Kentucky does, or Louisville does have good street food.
Yeah, it does. That's one of the things I do miss about the days when I worked downtown. Like before COVID, like there was the food truck scene, the street food scene in Louisville was really starting to explode. And like every day I could come out here and find something different and delicious. You know, like every day.
Right.
And it's still around. I mean, but
Just not as prominent.
It's not the same.
So now we are on 4th Street.
Yep.
Here's the Galt House.
The Galt House, waterfront plaza. Well, as part of this is also the Galt houses. The golf
Yeah.
houses on
Both
both
sides.
sides of the street, and Butterfield Plaza is right here next to us. That's attached to it.
And Jeff Ruby's with its cute little lions. We are going to walk down closer to the river. I'm just waiting for Matthew here to get finished taking pictures from his curb. Here's the actual road that goes down to the public parking lot down here. We're gonna walk down and see if we can't see what the Belle of Louisville looks like, how high she's sitting, and get a view from the Belvedere. Matthew's on his way back. Over here we also have Down One Bourbon Bar. Graham, have you posted the pictures on your page yet? I'll check them out.
She moved before I could get the photo I wanted.
What were you trying to get?
Or a photo of somebody, you know.
Oh, just walking past?
No, like somebody, you know, taking photos and stuff.
Oh,
Taking photos of people taking photos, basically.
look, I can take photos. This has a tripod. I'll just sit it down and then you can take a picture of me taking photos.
It's gotta be natural. It's gotta
Right.
be more natural than that.
Gonna be unsuspecting people.
It's like I got a good one on the down when we were further down of
Yeah.
like the two people standing out in the water, basically taking, you know, photos and stuff with their phone.
Yeah. That is some dirty, nasty water.
That, boys and girls, is what we call the Ohio River.
Yep. The Ohio River is not recommended to ever be swam in.
Yeah, do not swim in it. Do not directly drink from it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it, honestly, if you can help it.
Don't eat fish from it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if these are all facts, but in my head, those are the rules that I have placed because
Well, as far
it
as
is
I'm
disgusting.
concerned, they're facts.
Right.
And as we all know, all that matters is how we feel about things.
Right. Feelings
Real
are now
don't
facts.
actually matter.
Feelings and opinions are
Yes.
now facts.
Exactly. Feelings and opinions
Everybody else does it. Why can't we? I'll keep an eye out for them, Graham. Again, this is the end of the Galt House. Somebody lost a cooler. Here it is.
It's amazing how many coolers I see.
Let's wait.
Instead of,
Yeah, coolers, styrofoam. I mean, at least you know that coolers float, like...
You didn't know that coolers floated?
No, I mean, I know they float, but... I don't know where I was going with that. I guess he's not doing anything. Alright, now that comment that I made about coolers floating, that would be appropriate for Patra to call me an idiot. Patra, you lost an opportunity. I really don't know where I was going with that. Alright, so that is the ramp to get on 64 over there by the Young Center. It is completely underwater. I'm gonna let you all look at that for a minute while I take a picture of it with my phone.
Here, I can take it. So you can do that. Yeah, this is Interstate 64. Runs along the Ohio River here. Yeah, I mean, you can see for yourself how high the water is. See if you look down here, see the ramp for 3rd Street ramp off of 64 diving into the river. And then over there, beyond 64, we have the Belle of Louisville docked in the river.
She's not supposed to be this tall.
Yeah, the Belle of Louisville is generally does not appear to be this tall. I wasn't thinking if I wasn't clearly.
Our brains do great today.
Yeah, I wasn't clearly thinking about where this went.
Yeah. Did you get a picture of that with your camera?
Oh shit, I forgot. Yes.
Nope, turning. Hang on, we're playing with my gimbal. There we go. Solid picture.
I need to find the that photo before. Yeah. Probably
Compare it. What's that? Is that an electrical line? There's some street lights over here that are pretty much submerged. The poles at least. What's that line? An electrical line?
Yes, I'm so.
I know. What is this blue thing, guys? perspective. That street light's just the tip of it. And the Belle of Louisville. And that is the 3rd Street ramp over there. Off of 64. Hang on, let me figure out how to zoom in here. Matthew, how do I zoom in on your app? Oh. So, that is the 3rd Street ramp.
Ducks are out.
And the ducks. Look at how cute the ducks are.
I've seen this before, but it never ceases to amaze me seeing the street lights at the
I know.
top of the block.
Crazy. Oh, sorry guys. My apologies, I was playing with my phone.
So unprofessional.
I know. I was making them look at the sky.
Is this what I pay you
I know. You know, you don't pay me, so.
for? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, this is exactly what I pay you for. You have exceeded expectations.
I have. I am doing free labor. If I want you all to look at the sky, you will look at the sky. It is crazy.
You do not have two Belle of Louisvilles.
What is that? Oh, is that just its building?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically just like, yeah, I forget what it's called, but yeah, that's just like another floating water vessel.
Okay. That just
It's
says
that's
Belle of
basically
Louisville.
just sits here. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I think
there are people on it. There are people on. I see a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, there's a person standing over there.
What, did you get trapped there, or are you living there?
It's too far away for me to take a photo. I mean, they can use, so if you look beyond the bridge, the boat bridge, there's a little boat.
Oh, like a little John boat.
Little dinghy, if
Yeah.
you go over there, that
Little dinghy. I
they
see.
use to get
Fascinating.
from the new shore
That's pretty cool.
to the boat.
Man, we should have brought a kayak or like an inflatable something. How fun would that be? We'd end up in like Missouri because we'd get sucked out with the current or something. Very
We
cool.
would get sucked into the locks.
Oh yeah.
Locks that they
What are they? Very cool. And this is old Mary Miller something or other. Mary M. Miller. I'm sorry, Mary M. Miller. I didn't even know you existed.
It's the lesser known.
Yeah.
Too famous water vessels.
Those trees they don't look like they're doing too hot. Little waterlogged.
Yeah, those trees are not happy.
We're going
They're probably drunk with water, basically.
right. Ooh, I wonder how high the water is. I heard it was pretty close to the top of the locks already.
I mean, it's supposed to, like I said, it's supposed to, last time I checked, it's supposed to crest around like
37 feet.
the upper gauge. I never found data for the lower gauge, which is the one like in the 80s or something.
Yeah. I don't know how tall the locks are though. Like normally. Like how tall their concrete walls are. Oh. Somebody's live broadcasting something.
Air live, or you just use that as kind of like the monitor?
You think I'd be better with these steps after being in Europe for so long?
My knees feel bad.
Right.
We are definitely boomer millennials.
We are. Boomer millennials. So now we're on the Belvedere, which is supposed to be getting a facelift.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about that.
Me too. There's a lot better things that Louisville could be spending their money on.
Damn, I wonder what happened here.
What?
Like this part of the barricade, like
Oh.
like it's like smashed in and it's like separated a bit from
Damn.
the rest of it.
I don't know. You can't have vehicles up here, can you?
Yeah, you can get vehicles up here. They do for like when they're, when there's festival stuff, whatever going on. The vehicles can get up here to deliver stuff.
Gotcha.
And then, like the city will bring like Parks and Rec, they'll drive like a truck in here or whatever if they're working on stuff. Landscape.
That makes sense. I thought you could see the locks from up here. Are they further down past the train?
No, well, you can see a little bit over there.
Okay, yeah.
But most of it is on the other side
Yeah,
of
the trees.
that, the trees, that little island.
Canal entrance. That's what we could see from over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sign is not usually in the water.
Nope.
The canal entrance sign.
It's crazy.
It's wild to think about is this still is not the worst flooding
Right.
in like city history, in the history of the city or the metro in general.
It's up there. It's in top 10.
It is. But
I think it's number 8.
I drove by one of those signs that are like markers for the Great Flood of 37.
Oh, yeah.
And like, like a couple days ago, and made me think about like how it's like,
Yeah.
how like, as high as the river is and as much damage and everything as it is doing, and all that, like, along the Tire River and everything, it could still be so much worse.
Yeah, it really could be.
It's wild
It
to
could
think.
be.
It's wild to think about, like, the river could basically be covering like the entirety of downtown
Yeah.
Louisville, so
It's wild.
and then that's even crazier to think about how like it was. I don't know the totals for the weekend, but that amount of rain from last week is what led to all of this.
9 inches, I think.
9 inches, yeah. So,
I think that's what I saw.
which, okay, that makes sense because I know. So I don't remember the exact total anymore. So in '97, the week of the flooding, I think I was in the 3rd grade at the time. We had different people were like. Different kids had to like.
There's a drone.
I do hear a drone.
Yep.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I hear. That's
It's a drone.
that
A
is
drone or a
wild that,
carpenter
like,
bee.
it's so like, yeah. It's funny how like I hear that sound and I instantly like know. I was like, that's a drone.
Yep, that's a drone.
Don't even have to see it. But anyway, like every week throughout the school year, like different kids had to track the weather for the week. Filled out like a sheet and everything that like, temperature, just basic stuff, temperature, rain totals and all that. Well, again, I did this, the week that I had to do this was the week of the flood. So like the data I was recording was this, historical
That's
flood.
Pretty awesome.
Flooding for the time. I think it was like, wasn't it like 16 or 20 feet or 20 inches or something like that of rain? Whatever.
I don't know.
It was a lot.
I was
around
only
that time.
7, man. You were too, but I didn't write a report about it. So
I'm a little bit older than you.
Oh yeah, you are.
I think I'm like 3 or 4 years older than you.
Maybe.
I'm 37.
Oh yeah, I'm 34. That's right. I mean, once you're in your 30s, you're the same age, no matter what age you are. Like,
right.
you're an old boomer millennial.
30s and 40s is basically all the same. And then you hit 50.
Why did I just see that clear lid and think like, oh, we have jellyfish?
There are jellyfish at the Newport Aquarium.
There are.
And I think, or no, it is just the Newport Aquarium. I was going to say, I think there's something going on at the zoo too, but that's something different.
Wild. Did you get your picture from over there? No, you didn't, because they were recording.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Where
I took
else?
a photo.
There's the ducks
of
again.
Stuff.
Look at the cute little ducks.
I have taken 214 photos. So
214 photos.
Because Matthew is kind of psychotic when it comes to taking photos, and
I mean, I do the same thing.
generally takes a lot of time to take photos of one thing.
I do the same thing. I want to have options.
Which is funny because one of my favorite things to take photos of is because of the action.
Yeah.
It's constantly
Spur of the
changing,
moment, yeah.
unexpected, unexpected but expected at the same time, because
Right.
once you especially learn the sport, you can
Predict.
figure out, you can predict, you can kind of start to figure out like what's happening, what's going to happen, and try to be prepared for, you like know, oh, it looks like they really got a good build-up going and they could score a goal here. So many goals that I missed getting photos of. Oh, somebody calling you.
Uh-oh.
No, that's his phone. So okay. I thought that was yours for a moment.
No, I'm trying to find my marker. Yeah, hold on.
Take that.
I don't have much room to dig. Don't tell me I took this fucker out.
All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We'll explore a little bit more, but I think we have sufficiently shown the scale of the great flood of 2025
And the cute little ducks.
and the drone and the cute little ducks.
I have my marker. I'm going to leave a note.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I'm like, why are you?
I was digging for I've been carrying around a permanent marker for reasons, but they're just, look at their little feet just flipping around.